cooler. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want to duel or defend.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Lions and the Giants, next on Madden NFL 25.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the...
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads them out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step. And a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Running with authority as he pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That's caught by Gibbs.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And that That's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The run here with Devin Singletary. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. Open man is Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll try the left side with Singletary. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The throw on the run is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with Singletary. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To throw is Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. That's to Robinson. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff to throw on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Alvin Kamara, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Bryce Young, a touchdown pass in the victory. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. 14-10, the final. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Jones. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. In motion, it's Robinson. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Now a 3rd and 2. Williams in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Lions' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It's a toss play left to Gibbs. Yeah! And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. 2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will score! Game on! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The PAT, up and good. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 13-7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. For a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run here. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he picks up the 1st down here. But hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field. The Lions will punt this ball away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Singletary, a 1st down and more. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On the ground, it's the tight end. The Lions call their 1st timeout. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take it. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.